Researchers from the state of Virginia in the United States conducted an experiment to understand how humans deal with boredom. They brought a group of 30 people and placed them in a room for 10 minutes. The room was empty. There was nothing inside it, just one button with a note on top of it. If you press this button, you will receive an electric shock. The results of this experiment were shocking, because 25% of the women and 67% of the men pressed the button, meaning most people chose physical pain instead of staying alone with their own thoughts. Pain became better than boredom, better than silence, better than facing themselves without distraction. Anyway, now we need to actually understand what boredom is. Boredom is not what most people think. It's not just when you have nothing to do. Real boredom is when everything is in front of you, but none of it feels desirable. You don't want any of it. It's a feeling where your focus is weak, your energy is low, and you just don't want anything. And today, we live in a time where we have endless ways to escape boredom. Facebook, memes, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube, and the list goes on. You'll find that a person in any tiny moment alone immediately grabs their phone. At the cafe, sitting outside, waiting at the red light. He can't let himself be alone. But the question is, are we losing something when we run away from boredom? Studies say yes. We lose the most important thing we have, our imagination. During boredom, the mind starts to drift. Because your attention isn't focused on anything, your mind starts flying everywhere. And maybe the best example that explains the power of boredom and its connection to imagination is the moment you go to the bathroom, the mission is long, and you forget your phone. At that moment, your mind has nothing to distract it. No noise, no stimulation. The mind starts working on its own. At first, it grabs anything around you just to pass time. You read the shampoo bottle, the soap ingredients, even the expiration date you never cared about. After a while, the mind begins reviewing your whole day. Why did I say that? What should I have said instead? Why did I act like that? Then it goes deeper. It starts solving problems that were stuck in your head without you realizing. Suddenly, solutions appear, simple, smart, and obvious, but you couldn't see them when you were distracted. And if the session is long enough, the mind enters the imagination phase. Ideas start falling on you. Plans, projects, wild dreams. Ideas Elon Musk didn't even think about. And all of this just on the toilet. There is even an experiment confirming this. They divided people into 2 groups. Each group was given a plastic cup and told, find different uses for this cup. But before that, the first group had to do something extremely boring. They made them read a phone manual. Then they compared the results. The group that experienced boredom first came up with more creative, deeper, and much stranger ideas than the group that didn't get bored. The conclusion of this experiment is that boredom increases creativity because in that moment, your mind starts searching for meaning, looking for a way out of that state. It starts digging deeper into your inner self, searching for inspiration you couldn't see while distracted. Boredom is like a message inside your mind, saying, this state you're in is not right. Change something. For example, when you're sitting in a boring philosophy class, your mind says, this is not working. Fix this. So what do? You grab your phone to escape the boredom. The paradox is that boredom feels like laziness and fatigue, but in reality, it can push you to change your life. Without boredom, a person can stay stuck in a life he doesn't like and never move. Boredom is a signal that you're not doing what you truly want. And at the same time, it pushes you to change direction and go somewhere new. Studies also show that boredom makes you more human. That strong, empty feeling you feel when you're bored, it makes you ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? But the good side is, it can make you think about others, about helping someone. Imagine you went to pick up some official documents and they told you you have to wait 2 hours. You're sitting there, bored. Suddenly, you turn your head and see a blood donation truck. Automatically, you say, "Let me use these 2 hours to do something good instead of just sitting here." That's boredom pushing you, making you think about someone else, making you do something valuable without even realizing it. And through that, you find meaning inside that feeling of emptiness. The same state encourages you to think about your future, makes you see your life like a story, makes you ask, where do I want this story to go? This is called self-life narrative planning. When your mind is free, it starts thinking about your goals and future direction, meaning boredom is necessary for you to define your purpose. If your mind is always busy with constant stimulation and apps, it will never think about the bigger picture of your life. The phone removes boredom, yes, but every time you escape boredom, you become less creative, less human, less aware of your own state, and less capable of defining your future. You become like the person who shocked himself just to avoid boredom. The only difference is, the pain you're causing now isn't physical, it's deeper. It affects your identity, who you are, and who you are becoming. So think carefully before you press the button.